Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Felicia. I am walking with the word. It is such a beautiful day today. Of course, the sun is shining brightly. The leaves on the trees are blowing just enough. It's just enough breeze. The birds are indeed in the air. They're chirping loudly. And I know I say this every day, but I love, absolutely love to hear the sounds of the birds. It just reminds me of just one of those things that God created. I love to see the trees blow. You know, God's creation is so amazing. So I'm always taken away by that, just enjoying the things that He has created, right? So, anyways, today's Walking with the Word. You know, what came up on my history on Facebook today was a very old flyer that my goddaughter made for me. And it was, back then it was what I needed, but in today, it's probably the most hideous flyer that I've ever seen. But in light of it, she became a graphic designer. That was one of her first flyers that she had done. And she became a graphic designer, and it was prophesied to her that that's where she was going to make money. And she took that prophecy seriously. She took that and developed her craft. She got more inundated with it. She got better at it, and everything she does now, she has people from all over requesting her to do flyers, t-shirts, business cards, you name it. She's really making her money in that. And so I said all that to say is that so many times the word of the Lord comes to us that we're going to be blessed, or whatever the word of the Lord comes to you and says, it comes. But so many times people sit back waiting on God to do what that word said it was going to do, or perform that particular miracle. And I want to encourage you today, because we all have a responsibility to make sure that God's word comes to pass. You can either sit back and stay in your infantry stages of it and never develop it, and it never goes anywhere. Then you end up blaming God and say, this prophet prophesied to me, or God, you told me this was going to be, and it never happened. And then you end up getting upset with God. But I want to suggest to you today that you have a duty, a responsibility to make sure that that word comes to life. A lot of times you all hear me say, or those who have sat up under me heard me say, talk about a friend that got prophesied a brand new car that she wasn't going to have to pay for. And had she not lined herself up and went and got her license, then that word wouldn't have ever come to pass, because she didn't even drive. But yet she went, took a test, got her license, and then ended up getting a job that gave her a car, 100% paid for. Isn't God amazing? I just want to say to you today, whatever the word is, whatever God has promised you, whatever words have been spoken over you, go and do the responsibility to make sure that that word comes to pass. If it's a business, go study about businesses. Go draw up your business plan. Go write down the vision. Go write out your mission. Go look up and do the proper research of what it's going to take for you to do that. Because in order for it to come to pass, you got to do something. You got to aid aid the circumstances to be able to say that I need to do my part so that God can do His. I just want to encourage you with that. Whatever it is that God has spoken to you, it is not a lie. It will not be denied, but there is something that's going to be required of you. God bless you. This is Pastor Felicia. I am walking with the Word. Have a blessed day.